I grew up idolizing Superman. Absolutely loved this show. I was born in the 60s, so that was my era, the 60s and 70s, watching Clark Kent and Superman. I dressed up as him as Halloween. Now here's the thing. I never once dressed up as Clark Kent. I never ran around my yard pretending to be Clark Kent, the mild-mannered reporter. The guy who was kind of laid back, a little bumbling, socially inept. He was an introvert. He was shy. Now I was all of those things too. But I wanted to be Superman. I wanted to do great things. And when they described Superman and that music would come on, oh my gosh, I felt like I could fly also. Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap a building in a single bound. That was Superman. They made a show after him, and they called it Superman. Notice they didn't call it Clark Kent. They didn't call it the reporter from Metropolis. They called it Superman. Everything was about that part of him. Here's my point today. If you asked your boss, your clients, your customers, or your peers, what are you closer to? What are you more like? Superman or woman, or Clark Kent? When they describe you, how do they describe you? Do they describe you that you do great things, you do super things, you were so fast, you were so efficient, you were so productive, you're able to do the impossible, to do things other people in your career, your job, your profession, your office have not done, will not do, cannot do? Is that how they describe you? They're in awe. Oh my gosh, here comes Superman, here comes Superwoman, into work. Or are they like, oh yeah, that's just another one of the herd. That's just another invisible person who's blending in with humanity, the over 70% that are just getting by, that are just barely eking out an existence because they don't like doing what they're doing. See, Superman had a cause. His cause was he was going to save the world. That's a huge cause, and that motivated him to rip his suit off and to become something more than he thought he could be. So much more than what Clark Kent thought. You have the same thing residing on the inside of you. You can be super or you can be average. And every day you get to decide when you come into work. Who are you going to be? You're going to be Clark Kent that nobody wanted to follow. Nobody stands in line for an autograph. Nobody wants to see or talk to or take a picture with. Nobody is bugging you to hire you or pursuing you. Or do you want to be Superman or Superwoman of your office? Do you want to be the one that people come to? You're the one that gets the job done. You're the one providing the results. You're the one providing performance. You're getting it done. You're denting the universe. I want to be Superman, and I believe you do too. And it resides on the inside of you. You just have to find your cause. Superman had a cause. Like I said, he wanted to save the world. Who do you want to save? Who are you going to hook up to that's bigger than yourself, that drives you every day to do things that you believe are impossible, or at least everyone around you thinks it's impossible, and they refuse to do it? That's not the Supermans and the Superwomens of the world. Let's be Superman, and let's stop being Clark Kent, because nobody imitates or wants to be Clark Kent. My name is Ed Carcarey, and I'd love to connect with you at edcarcarey.com, or you can find me on LinkedIn under Ed Carcarey. Find your passion. Find your life.